Hey everybody, so this is just my quick thoughts on the newest A24 horror film, Bring Her Back. So this was directed by the same guys who directed Talk to Me, which was a huge success. It was a financial and critical success, and I was really into it, but the end of it kind of just went off the rails and it just got too much and I wasn't really as into it, and it was good, and then for me at least. And if you thought that Talk to Me was kind of a gross movie that was hard to get through, you might want to sit this one out. This movie is pretty disgusting. And for a lot of people, that's going to be what they like about it. But for a lot of people, it's going to be hard for you to get through it. I'll give you an example without spoiling it. There is a scene when a person eats their own arm. Swear to God. It stars a couple of kids who are up-and-coming actors, and it also stars Sally Hawkins, who is probably best known for her Oscar-nominated role in The Shape of Water, which was also a weird film. Not nearly as weird as this, but a weird film. And these two kids, their father dies, and they end up in a foster home with their foster mom being Sally Hawkins, and immediately out of the gate, she's kind of weird. And as the movie goes on, she gets weirder and weirder and weirder. She also has another foster son who is really, really weird. Like, super weird and super creepy. And things happen in this movie that literally made me gasp. And honestly, that's a good thing. The title doesn't make sense to you, but if you stick with it throughout the movie, at some point, you'll figure it out and it'll click with you. This movie is so dark and so disturbing and so disgusting. But at the same time, I don't really view that as a bad thing. Would I ever watch this again? No. But I didn't hate the experience of watching it. I actually kind of did enjoy this. But there are parts of this movie that are, I gotta admit, it's a little rough to get through. I'm not a lightweight for horror necessarily, but if you are, you might want to skip this one. It's pretty intense. Very, 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 very intense. But I think that this movie really accomplishes what it's set out to do. It's really well made, really disturbing. And at this point, this is just kind of what I expect out of A24 horror. A24 horror is typically really gory. The opening scene of this movie really sets the precedence. Overall, if you're a fan of horror, go check this one out. Subscribe.